Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your mini biweekly general love tarot reading for April 16th through the 30th, 2017. I just want to take my stone and place it on this entire row. How beautiful can this be? This is just amazing. So, what I'm getting here is love, true love, soulmate. I feel like for many of you, you may just towards the end of April, going into May, meet someone who is truly your divine partner. This could be a twin flame, soulmate, kindred spirit, whatever. It doesn't matter. Honestly, this is true to be. And I really feel like this relationship goes all the way into a marriage. It's as if this was set in stone. I do want to make a comment, though. I do feel like for some of you Virgos, you finally let go of a friend who, to me, I feel was a bit dark. And when you let go of this friend, it started to change your energy and things are beginning to move. I feel for a lot of you, you may hook up with a fire sign, whether it be a sun, moon, or rising. There's a lot of fire in this relationship. I also feel like an earth sign too. So this could be fire and earth. There are many of you who are a Virgo. And I just feel that this is just, I'm speechless. I'm really speechless. Finally, I get a row of beautiful cards. Beautiful relationship here. And I really feel like that maybe for some of you, you might meet this person. Excuse me. I have my window open because suddenly it's hot in Chicago. Like a 30-degree increase. It's just dramatic. But anyways, I feel that you may meet this person at a party. And you just know that this person's for you. So sorry, Virgo. I had to stop the recording for a moment to cough, and I can't redo my readings because they don't come out the same. So here we are. My wonderful spirit tree has blossomed all these white flowers. I don't know exactly what they are, but they are making me cough at times and sneeze. In the meantime, so yeah, or you could be meeting this person, on a vacation or a trip. But either way, you run into this person. I also feel like some of you may actually be with your soulmate, but it just hasn't had the opportunity to grow until now. And I contribute a lot of that to probably Virgo Venus going direct, because it's really kind of set the path now to really feel some good love energy and relationships in general. But I do feel like for some of you who are, I want to say status quo, I feel like there are some decisions that you need to make, and you need to bring in more positive energy into your relationships. Okay? And you need to bring more positive positive attitude, positive vibration, positive perception into the relationship. Because I feel like there's some of you who are at a standstill or maybe don't have anything happening in your life in regards to romance. And I feel like there just has to be decisions on the journey that you're going to take to find this person in your life. I know some of you have been trying, and that's good. Don't give up. Just keep moving with it. Eventually, everything pays off. Eventually, it does. Eventually, we create good dharma. We move away from the karma. And this is, Virgo, what you need to do in order to, for some of you, to get to that, I want to say, lucky stage in relationships. I also feel like for some of you that you may actually try to again approach having children, and or I feel like there's this approach to starting love again. Maybe you've been through some rocky relationships, and now suddenly you've got this second wind about you to just go out and go out of your way or get out of your way. Because I feel like a lot of times you've been standing in your way. So you're moving out of your way now to make the effort to move forward, to find that great love, which is worth taking the steps. I feel like you need to listen more to guidance. Listen more to guidance. I also feel like some of you are dreaming. And in order to manifest those dreams, you've got to be a bit courageous. Because I'm feeling that there's fear that's standing in your way, or you just feel like you can't find somebody that matches your criteria. Okay, maybe perhaps you're being a little bit judgmental and expecting too much from your partner instead of really looking for love, and not necessarily that hot looking woman or guy, or someone who's got a lot of money. Just live love. That's the message I'm getting here. And really, if you go that direction, you'll really find your happiness. I also feel like there needs to be less sarcasm and more generous thoughts and words. Okay, I'm not saying, Virgo, that you're sarcastic, but I feel like, for some of you, there may have been a lot of sarcasm. Maybe you're just joking around, or maybe that's just how you feel because you've been aggravated in the love scenario. But you just need to be less sarcastic and really be defined in loving words. Okay, now I'm just going to pull some tea leaf cards here. We've got Target, Cracked Cup. The cracked cup means we're dissatisfied with life. We don't like the way things are moving, or we just feel like life is not moving or favoring us in some way. But there, with the butterfly, there is a change for the better. I'm just getting a lot of messages coming here about Virgos really clearing their path, like working to really clear their path. And one of it is the pale. It's time to get out of that situation that is no longer working for you. I think that you've bent over backwards, don't you, for this particular relationship. And all it's brought you is blues and depression and just aggravation. Some of you, too, I feel, are dreaming about past love. But I feel like for most of you, that past love isn't anymore, okay? I feel like you need to kind of move forward into a new environment, a new scenario in regards to love. Also, too, again, I was speaking about time to have babies or get pregnant, and when I pull the stork, that's news about birth, news about a pregnancy. Also, it's a wonderful card for business opportunities. Also, the boat is about money, property. Perhaps some of you may be inheriting some property or money. It also can mean about wins, okay? So maybe some of you are winning money. And the caterpillar is a message about a change again that's coming, and it's about change that reminds you that things how they are right now aren't always going to be this way. And I'm saying this basically for the people here who are listening who haven't had luck on their side or fortune on their side. And with the heart being the last card, that is great happiness. So happiness is coming to you, Virgo. Be patient. Do some work. Don't always just get stuck in working on yourself. Work on your journey, moving forward. Like work on the present moment going into the future. Stop meddling so much in the past. What are the messages for Virgo? I'm not going to cut them. I'm just going to pick cards. Okay, we've got Nine of Earth, Two of Earth, Eight of Earth. Wow, lots of Earth cards here. Six of Air, Eight of Water, Queen of Earth. Look at all this Earth energy. Wow. Page of Fire, Five of Water. So the Nine of Earth, the Two of Earth, the Eight of Earth is all about skills and career changes and money. It's researching, learning about the topic of interest, successful self-employment, successful employment. It's also meditation, spending time alone, really getting in touch with yourself. Decision making. That's another thing that's important here, and it's the second time I've picked this up. I feel also, too, there's a lot going on regarding just about your life. Thinking too much about how things have been the last 2-3 years. That's the numbers that came to me. You know, stop thinking about that. Now it's time to get playful. Have a different approach to things. Okay? Some of you may actually feel that you need to change something, like change something that you study, change something in regards to your career, get out of working for someone, working for yourself. All of these are a thought process right now, and but you're going to put it in action with the Six of Air, because the Six of Air says end of difficult situation. This is also about taking a vacation, taking a trip. Maybe you're going to travel somewhere and you want to work in another environment, like away from where you've been working, maybe a different state. Maybe you want to go abroad. Maybe you want to go study abroad. But this is a lot. There's a lot of changes, but things are really looking up. The Eight of Water is always the card, a desire to move on. And the search is on. You're searching for something more meaningful. I feel some of you are deeper into school and you're really liking what you're doing, but at the same time, I feel like it's very stressful because you're learning so much, and you're before that you weren't used to being in that kind of situation. I do feel like it's going to get a little tougher for you, but look at the amazing knowledge and wisdom that you're going to carry forward. The Queen of Earth and the Page of Fire is beginning again something new, but there are some challenges here. I feel like the challenges are related right now to Mercury retrograde, because I just felt some misunderstandings. Maybe you're just moving a little bit too fast and you're not understanding what's coming at you, and I feel like you need to take a deep breath, maybe 3, 4, maybe 8, just to kind of slow down and really understand what's coming at you. Yeah, so I'm just feeling, I also feel like there's a lot of magic in the air here. Perhaps you don't understand all this alchemy energy I feel like is coming in for Virgo, and you really need to sit down or lay back and digest all this. The Page of Fire is, again, more opportunities, really being your originality. I think a lot of you are going to finally touch bases on something that really moves your spirit, gives you that authentic feeling that finally you're working at soul base and not so much the ego. The Five of Water does tell me that there is going to be a disappointment. Just going to pull one more card, which is the Eight of Air. I feel like this disappointment is, again, you being too tied up in your life. I really feel like it's an illusion about being trapped. And some of it could be that you just feel you're not skilled enough, or you're older now and you feel like maybe you don't have those opportunities somebody younger would have. And I feel that you do. I feel that's all your perception. So really, take action. Work on taking action. I feel like some of you too are fearful of rejection. I once read something about a therapist telling this person who was afraid to get rejection from women he was interested in. And she gave him a job, or an assignment, I should say, about actually just going out there and seeing how many rejections he could receive. Well, he did receive rejections, but he also received approvals. But he wasn't able to take any of those offers until he was finished with his assignment. So I feel like you need to deal with rejection, face on, head on, and just walk through that fear. And from there, I feel that you will have choices that are there available for you to take, and that you would be very happy with it. Okay? Happy Passover, happy Easter, Virgo, and please remember to check your moon and rising. I'm great to connect. Love you guys. Blessings.